think sometimes we gotta shatter a chart or two by realizing that we're in charge of. See what I mean? I've been seeing some things. I got a greater vision on the greater vision. I'm in it. You kidding? No, not me. Stopping some things before they ever happen. Call it Captain. And this is where we're at when we get here. Come back home when we sit here and just do these things like a big gear. A big one means that it goes slower. Rolling around, I'm rolling it now. Rolling it up, I'm rolling it down. I don't care a little bit or a lot about the things you get. I just wish that I could sit in a corner of the room doing things like I'm moving. Please move it like I'm sowing seeds. I'm just sowing things. Clothing seems to be the thing that the company needs about, and I'm a scream and shout out about the fact that we got things that we don't do, but we just act like we don't do the things we do. I don't know if you caught what I said, but I think my head's just as twisted as yours is. Got lots of chores, kids. Can't play till tomorrow, although the sorrow I got will overwhelm me. I think we're healthier the more that we get healthy. I think we need to take care of the being that we've been given, and we're just a human being doing things. I just am moving these words across the screen. I'm crossing things, and now I just want to be, what's the next option, please? I'm breaking ankles, and I think that I got lots of cankles. I'm heavy weighted, I'm weighting heavy. It's a heavier day, the day that comes when the day, stop waiting, sorry. Everybody in the place that I'm in thinks they're just like the greatest, and they just win, but they don't get the point to this. The point is just point to the joint, and then inside you like the life you like to live, but outside you find it hard to keep managing the things you seem to be when you're not the things you think you seem to be, and other people seem to see right through the thing that you're trying to portray on the screens. And you're just saying, please, I'm just saying, please, can we just say, oh please, can we just please not do these things? I'm sorry about it, I'm sorry for shouting, I'm sorry for doubting, and often I just like to think that I'm not good enough for the things I get. But I got the things I got, and I have the things I just received from you. I seem to do some things that are kind of paradoxical, like a popsicle in the wintertime. I seem to try to find a better kind of life. Run into something a little bit warmer when I'm just going to melt. Can't handle the things I'm handling, please. You can't handle what wow. It's almost stealing lines from other guys. But who's gonna care? I'm looking around to try to find it out instead of looking up. Ow. That's why you're getting stuck now. Falling right on down into the mud. Stuck inside it. You're stuck just lying. I know it's hard, but you're stuck just lying to yourself when you're lying there begging for help. You're on your bed, your deathbed. You let just one more day go by. You might just find your life is just like that line you casted. Got caught in a tree, you had to just amputate some things. You can't just wait, oh please. You got a lot of little bit of later dates. If we can wait and see. You can say come and see and run with me, and I'd say what running to? What are you gonna what are you gonna do? I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna go when a road just seems to end, and I pretend I know the route. Oh, got stuck inside a briar patch. I might attack a briar patch and try to claim that that thing hit me back. But I got no one on my backside watching my six. If I don't realize who I am when I'm out there in the sticks all alone, and I'm not trying to roam, and home is where I'm at. Actually, I'm back to wake up. just call it what I do. So call me crazy, please, cause who is to say? Cause like touche, I'ma say it back to you today and say, oh, are we okay on the same kind of page? Or please don't page me. Y'all been saying crazy things and we are not the same, you see. Actually, I sung a song with Sam and thought I was on a different rung of this ladder. Turns out the ladder just shattered. The base of it knocked me down and now I'm in the basement just on the ground, and I'm looking all around at all these people now, and everyone is falling out of their nest, and now we're nesting on the ground. The rest of these things that I can spit out and say now were just about the fact that we're all the same. You're all in the same cage, the same place. It's just a great old place though. Not a big mistake, a bigger place, a bigger weight. Can we just expand our mind and try to find the truth of life if we can look at all these things around us and see if we're not actually drowning? Cause at the bottom of the ocean, there's a whole different kind of community doing things that we couldn't even imagine unless we were there. And now we're just actually back to where we were in the beginning, like a bear, we're poking things, and I don't even know if you know what it means to be poked from. Sorry about it. I don't even know if I'm going around it or just shouting for the sake of shouting. I'm just Metronome Madness. That's what we'll call this. All this is just a bunch of words with something just absurd as 27. Came from heaven, I'm letting everyone know. Not for the sake of me though, bro. Listen, go back home with me. Go back home with me. Got a little bit of speed to the things that I'm doing. I'm just like a person that's moving so quick. I don't know if you can even hear a word that I'm saying when I'm spraying these things out. Not for the sake of me going so fast, going fly by, but I'm trying to find the meaning of life to tell some people why we're here. A lot of people got a beard, growing old and gray, and trying to find the things to say that they can find in life to play a little game inside the mind and say, hey, I just think that I might have cracked a code or two. You know what, dude? I'm like Yoda, dude. Making lots of little bit of wordplay and saying some things today. Having some wars out there in the stars, trying to find a place like Mars to inhabit. Get back to this planet you've been given. Get a little bit grounded on it and see if you can just sit and wonder why you're really here. See if you can find the truth of things. See if we can find the truth of things. All of a sudden I start to scream and tell everyone across the street and say, hey, please listen to me and listen to this guy too, and anybody else who's gonna sit in a room with me. And then we drop down. We find out we're so prophetic until we realize we're just pathetic and we missed a line or two or missed a word or two or misworded some things that we said to who? I don't even know. I don't even care. I just wonder if we can wander around here and there and everywhere inside the desert. A desert is a place to try to find a great escape, try to find some things that we can make like an art project. Projecting our things on everyone else, telling them what we think is or are or might just be next. I don't even think we have a test to pass. I think we're in this class together to find out just that we're taking a test. We're taking it just a little bit too far. Who are you to say? You and me, we all decay. Finding out that 6 feet under is the same kind of place. All around the globe, we're just drowning, bro, in a sea of dirt. And you can't see so clearly when things are dirty. Clean up your act a bit and get back to it. All of a sudden it'll all work a little bit better. Like a backhoe, you're getting back, bro, to the old things you used to do. You're moving so quick, you don't even know where you're going. Call it light speed. I think you need some light, please. Shine some light on a situation. You're taking a different kind of detour because you don't know where you went when you just left the place and came back so quick. You got spun around and you spun in the town like it's one eternal rolling pin. You're rolling in your own filthy kind of place. It's like a pig place, a pig pen. I've been in this. When are we gonna get out of it? To a better kind of life we get if we try to just realize it's just a... See, I don't know. Does it matter at all? Am I mad at a wall? Am I sitting here yelling at some things like Saul, just tearing some things down? I'm tearing some things now. I'm tearing it like the veil, and then we can unveil some things that we can tell like a tale. I'm sailing across the seas with a tale to tell some people about some things. I've been telling a story or two to you, and who are you gonna Talk to me about some sad things. I'll talk to you about being happy, please. We don't need to be like seeking for the things we think we need to be, because everything will just drop in our lap if we can just sit back and wonder why we all act like everyone's in charge when all that we do is charge our cards at the Walmart and Hallmark cards. Oh shoot, sorry. Dude, stealing lines from Eminem. I don't pretend to do the things that I don't do anymore. I'm just doing things that I do, and I'm sort of trying to be someone else. I'm not that guy over there, not this guy, not the guy around the block. So try to stop accusing me of being things like I used to say. Don't tell me that I'm off the mark. My name is Evan. Sorry. Got a lot of things to just let them know about life. I'm sorry. Hardly. I don't even know if we're saying it for real or if we're just saying it to squeal, because the loudest wheel gets the squeakiest grease. I think we need some things that are not squeaky, please, because sometimes we're just trying to lubricate by making things make more noise, and that's a big mistake. I call it Metronome Madness. Yeah, I'm back to this, I'm back in it, more like rap again. I used to just sit and spit these words, and it was kind of absurd, the kind of flow I get, and now I'm going with the flow again. It's like I got a metronome, and then I don't, and then it's called Metronome Madness, because you can't catch this. It's like catnip, it gets you a little bit high again. You're higher when... Are you gonna stop being so wired then? Try to link yourself together like a fence. I think we need to understand that we can repent and do some things right the next time when we try to find the line to cross again. I've been crossing them, and then I realized we gotta get back to the cross again on Calvary. And can't we see that we don't have to be afraid of being so sacrilegious, saying things that are just as they were when they are the same today as they were yesterday. Forever I'm gonna say the same kind of things to try to find the things we need. The wedding ring, a marrying, a bridegroom, to be me, the person that I used to be. I'm going back to things, I'm back, and then we're back to these. Like it's autumn, please. He keeps saying things, but I think we need to realize the leaves just fall for the reasons they fall. To understand it's a cycle again. I'm trying to win, and then I keep falling again, and then every time I get back up I wonder why I had to wrap up myself inside my own mind like a Christmas present. I'm in the present of what? I'm in the present of yesterday, searching for tomorrow. Sorrow just finds its way inside of all the cracks that I left behind, my loose ends, and I pretend to be in pretense of things when I think that I'm ahead of everyone else. I'm in my head and you're just dead inside. Sorry. Not trying to hide behind the lies, saying I did not say what I said. In my head, got a lot of words to say, so I'ma say it today, spit it out, and then I'm back again saying, hey, I said it. Y'all just gonna let it slide? I'm trying to find the truth to life. Can we just find the fact that we can get back to home plate if we just slide right through the cracks? And that's not actually how it works, as a matter of fact. You gotta run around a whole eternal round. The whole ground needs to be hit by each of the feet you get on the ground each step, and then you take a step back when you just act as if you can steal a base. You get put in your place, and you gotta run back to second for the second time this week. Feeling weak at the knees and starting to shake and starting to wonder if the world's gonna quake and everything's gonna break and fall again, and now you're just all in your mind and trying to find out why you can't escape the place you're in when you're placed in the place you're in to begin. Because that's the point. We got to get back to the start of this. It gets harder just the more we think we can soften the blows of life. So the wind blows and fine. If it didn't, we'd be sitting in a stagnant place, right? And a lot of us like to move, we like to do some things, we like to be a little bit different than these are the people we see around us, but now we're just drowning in the kind of sorrows, although we created the sorrow for ourselves. Help. Can we just seek for help? Can we just think that we can need some help without thinking that help is making us weak? In fact, everyone this week just wondered if they could act as if they were not someone that they weren't. It's just you, dude. It's you and me. Who? Well, I don't know. But I'd like to show you the truth of all these things. Can we just look for the truth in all these things? And the youth, they all just seem to come up with a new thing for you and me and everybody else to think that they can believe. I don't think that we need to change some things, but some things we can change, because please, there's a space that's in between. the good and the bad, and should you act as if there's no bad, then you're not good, and that's not okay. But actually, if we can say that everything's good, then we would be denying the truth of life. And you and I know that life can be so hard sometimes. Call it yelling at a wall. I call it, I'm like yellow-bellied little lizard trying to find why the blizzard keeps just blowing me back to the place that I did not want to go, and acted as if I knew where to go when I left my home. And now I'm on this old road all alone, and walking home never seems so long. It's uphill both ways, and I think that I just need to find a toll to pay, because I'm sick of paying for life and all the sins that I committed all myself. It was just me, just defying things. I'm just defying life and trying to find why nobody wants to believe my words. Because it's not up to me. I'm the one that's absurd. I'm looking at life and trying to change the things right in front of my eyes, and they were the same things in front of the eyes of the people that came before me, and tried to find out why. We're all just in a circle, a cycle. I'm trying to find it. Like Michael, he's just walking backward to try to help everyone understand that we can do things a little bit paradoxical. Like a paradox. It's like a popsicle in the summertime. You're trying to find why you won't get a little bit colder when you step outside and get more content with life. You gotta hide a little bit to find out what's inside of you that makes you tick. You've been given this, the kind of mind you get. You got it, at least I think. Is he right, or is he trying to find some random words to try to spit to us to think that he knows what's up with life, and everyone else is like, is this guy just on the drugs? Is just on something else different than every one of us? He's kind of crazy. He's got this choppy flow, and lately he's been kind of going a little bit more like a rap kind of style. I've been styling my life after things I don't like. I'm moving back to my life, and I'm trying to find the real me underneath the things I used to try to be, to try to seem like everybody else, I think, and then it didn't seem to work. But I did, placing my worth inside this thing we call work in life. Just go out there and get a paycheck. See what's next. Take something off your desk. It's the biggest amount of change you got this week. Drop it down in your pocket. We just get weaker the deeper our pockets get. We're trying to walk, and then we just get dropping to the ground and sit. Everyone's just sitting down again, and I don't even know if I'm shouting, kid. Am I shouting loud enough for that person and this and everyone else in this room to get a single word I spit? Call it the splash zone. I call it dip a toe in, go motorboating, get out there on the open ocean. Understand that you're the one that's floating. You'll get tossed around on the waves of life. You're tossing people around in your life trying to be in charge of them. Yeah, what you're getting is charged again with second-degree control. It's the third time this week you tried to find a remote excuse to tell somebody else what to do. Yeah, I'm a rapper. Made of something I don't like. Plastic kind of life. It's like a Barbie type of try. In other words, sometimes we've got to get to the inside, take the packaging off. Realize that the packaging stops before we start putting it on. The mask of the makeup. We're getting more fake after we wake up. You wake up feeling wrong inside. You put something on the outside of you that turns you into a person that you're not, and then you can just hide. Who are you trying to hide from? Yourself, the person who doesn't think you're worth anything at all. And you go out there, and everybody else wants the real you. They remember when you were a kid and you used to do some things that were funny and some things that were just really real. And now you're the one that feels so fake inside. Because you've got a vacant mind that you let just get filled with things that you don't like, but other people seem to when you're looking on the screens, dude, in modern day. And everybody seems to say they like these things that they don't like at all. And so you fill yourself like a sea of shells with a hollow, empty past. And you can't move past it. You feel like it's a basket. You shot the ball, but you missed it all the way, airheaded, more like airballed it. And now you're balding. All the stress you put yourself inside, living your whole life for someone else. And yeah, that'll never help. 20th of September, 2025. My name is Evan Strong, and I feel alive when I... So elementary. Elementary school rhymes. Don't you want to be a kid again? Who are you kidding then? Just do whatever you want to do. Don't care what they care about. I don't care at all. I'm just caring now. Like a Karen. How? Because I'm yelling out. Often saying things I don't like about the life I live. But I love the life I live, you know. So, my name is Evan Strong. Metronome Madness. 27 is the episode number. In the Image Clothing Company music. Let's have some fun with it.